Hey, it's Nina Lemtier here, the nutrition lifestyle strategist, and I wanted to speak to you today about the power of a morning and nighttime routine. For those of you that don't know, I still have fibroids. I'm currently 31 weeks pregnant. I had very large fibroids removed about 8 years ago. It was a very traumatic experience, more so mentally than physically, because I did have an amazing consultant, Mr. McDonald, who did an incredible job. So it wasn't the experience of having the operation that was traumatic. It was just the fact that I can't stand blood. I can't stand the idea of being cut open. And it was just, mentally something I didn't want to do again for the reason of fibroids. Since then, I've had two girls, two kids. This is my third baby. All of them have been C-sections. So I say I don't like being cut open, but of course for a good reason. So my first child was an emergency C-section. I did try natural birth. I was in labour for 3 days. I think I was like 8 centimetres or something, 5, 6, 7 or 8 centimetres dilated. And then her heart rate dropped and they just said, no, she's coming out. So yeah, that was my first emergency C. And then I had an elective C because of the scar tissue, and they just didn't want to risk any issues and then having to do an emergency C. So elective C. And my baby boy now is going to be an elective C-section. So, I'm not planning to do this again. This is my last, baby, pregnancy, for the foreseeable future. So I wanted to share, I've been sharing my journey over the past, episodes, and just sharing tips and things, if you want to fall pregnant, or if you don't want to wait for a diagnosis. Women of African Caribbean origin tend to have a higher rate of fibroids. So maybe you want to operate more of a proactive approach to your lifestyle, so you can get some tips. And if you've just been diagnosed, then of course this is helpful information for more of a long-term approach that will give you, kind of results long-term, as opposed to anything that you're promised to drink and that will magically do stuff and, anything like that. So the power of a morning and nighttime routine. Now, I've been following a morning routine for the past, 6-7 years, very, very consistently. So much so that if I'm on holiday, I very much feel the impact of not following my normal morning routine. And what that consists of is making sure, I'm laying the right foundation, through obviously giving your body that flush, because there's lots of toxins, lots of things have built up whilst you've been sleeping, through the night. So flushing your system with water, lemon water, cucumber water, is a great start. That's what I do, drink water. Then I'll go on to a prebiotic, which I have various combinations, depending on the time of the month, depending on, how my week is, what I kind of need more of. So it will be aloe vera with, a greens concoction, or aloe with, sea moss, or it might just be aloe, or it might, I just tend to go with my flow, in that sense. But I'll always have a prebiotic. Then I'll have a 6-strain formula probiotic. And the great thing about a 6-strain formula is that it's very, very effective. There's not many brands that have a 6-strain formula. And this one has actually been designed to not go straight through your system, to actually be absorbed by the intestines, to go straight to the intestines. So that's the prebiotic, probiotic. And then I'll shower, exercise and shower, etc. And then I will have breakfast, and that tends to be protein heavy, protein veg, so like avocado and vegan sausages. There's a great brand that really tastes really good. Maybe some rye bread or some gluten-free bread, and herbal tea or something, and it's very much on the light side. So that's typically my morning routine, and my body's very much used to it. And when I don't follow it, I feel it in my digestion, I feel it in my energy levels, I feel it in my mood throughout the day. Because when you do optimize your morning routine in this way, what you do is you improve your body's ability to absorb nutrients from your food throughout the day as well. So all the good food that you're eating, all the good drinks that you're drinking as well, actually get all the vitamins and minerals are absorbed far more efficiently when you start your day off this way as well. So it does pay off, especially in the long term. So if you follow it consistently for at least 3 months and then you stop and maybe revert back to not following it, you will notice a significant difference. So that's how you would really notice. So a nighttime routine is more about kind of winding down. There are certain food groups like, heavy kind of carbs, processed sugars, things like that, that I will avoid after, like 6 p.m. And then it's a case of helping your brain to start winding down, and I will take a really good herbal tea that is combined with royal jelly. So I'll take the royal jelly as well. And this helps your brain actually start preparing for sleep as well. Really helps to relax the parts of the brain that will support a good level of sleep. And then go through my my goal map, my affirmations, making sure that I'm programming my subconscious with the right information that I want to keep, to the surface, if you like. So it's very important that, you program what you want to see in your life, whether it's wellness, whatever it may be that your goals are. You are going over a visual kind of visualization process, and also, saying it out loud, or even just reading it in your head as well. And it's really, really impacted how I recover from, mental setbacks. And of course, physically, my body is very much used to it, and I've noticed the improvement of my energy levels. I can do so much more, and my mood is so much better. So if you want help to kind of home in on your routine, if you want to develop one, if you want some guidance, just connect with me. I've got my details in the description, and I can, it's completely free. Like, I can help you set one up, and check in with you to make sure, you're following it. Because with all these things, you do need a level of support. Well, not everybody does, but I did. And I know that when you've got so much going on, it can be something to take a bit of while to get into, but you have to prioritize your mental health and your physical health for the long-term gain. So thank you for watching. Please do share, subscribe, share this video with anyone that you think needs some guidance, would benefit, and connect with the bigger community. I do have a Facebook group that's only for women called Holistic Wellness Women. I'm also launching very soon my Action Wellness Planner that again supports mental health, positive mental health, positive physical health, and just helps you to create those processes that you really, really need to thrive and live the best, live your best life, really, because that's what we all want, don't we? So it's very exciting stuff. Just connect with me and I can share that with you. And yeah, Thank you for watching, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye for now.